Hello everybody and welcome to the Let's Play for Final Fantasy VII. This was live streamed on twitch.tv/The Death Audition on Friday. If you'd like, you can join us then, Fridays at 3, or you can like and subscribe to this channel and leave a comment below to give helpful advice, tips, and tricks. Would you look at that? It's another Fantasy Friday with The Death Audition. And what's that? We're starting at 2:30? 8-ish? Yeah, that's right. I've got plans today, so I have to stream a little early compared to normal, but I don't think you guys will mind, and those of you that are going to come through at 3 are just going to get to the middle of it and then have to watch the highlight or the VOD, and it'll be okay. I apologize. But I figured getting the stream in was more important than missing out completely. So where we last left off, we had just gotten out of the gold saucer. Let me go ahead and explain that for those of you that missed that. Twitch was acting weird last week. It completely cut off, I think, the last 10 minutes of gameplay, and the only thing you missed was me winning the chocobo race and getting this little buggy that lets me cross rivers and stuff. Specifically that blue water, that light little like greenish seafoam color. And now we're going to Gongaga, which for those of you that have played Crisis Core or any of that know that this is, you know, Zach's hometown. And now we're going to run into the Turks. There's a couple. This is actually a completely missable area. Specifically, I mean, I remember the first time I came, I did this in my first playthrough as a child. I completely missed this area, and I came back on, I think, disc 3. So, you know, we're doing this for fun. What do y'all think? There we go. We'll just do that. You know, I think I've nagged about it, but I don't know if we're specifically. I missed. But I don't necessarily know if we're strong enough to do this easily. We'll find out. Because I don't know. I'm going to quit promising that I'm going to grind because I never do. It'll probably happen one day. It's just going to happen on a random day. Who did I give cure to? Probably Barrett. Yeah, that's who I gave it to. Forgot I had fire too. Let's do it. Oh, and I didn't put on an all. Did that heal him? I didn't even look. I forgot he cured people. Ugh. Use Matra Magic, whatever you want to call it. I think you can poison them. Yeah. I think both their hit point tables are tied to each other, so if you beat one, pretty much the other one leaves. Ooh, Bolt 2. So, you're getting hints of story elements here, like where they said, "Oh, I don't even want to think of a spy." So if you're an idiot like me and skipped this, then you really later on in the game something's gonna happen, but just not expected at all because I think this is the only place that they actually even hint that there might be a spy. Now, if I'm remembering right, this is a monster that you can morph later for more of those, like, I don't remember which one it is, maybe a guard source, but you can farm it here. Hey, we'll test out Bolt 2, guys. There we go. I still didn't fix oh, the materia. Let me go ahead and do that. Yeah, there we go. I don't know why I have fire on him as opposed to, something else. A ruined reactor? Pretty certain he's seen. This is a hint for later as well. Huge materia plays a big part in Disc 2. And now we have the Titan materia. I'm probably not going to equip it. I don't really equip a lot of summons unless they're just overly useful. Titan's one of those I don't really care about. Oh, I think he can turn you into a frog. Yeah. Y'all didn't get to see it, but it's okay. Sorry, guys. It's been a labor-intensive past 2.5 weeks. I think I've been moving non-stop. So basically, when the reactor exploded, it completely ruined the town. So these are Zach's parents. This is probably the first mention of Zach you have in the entire game. I know if you bring Aerith here, different things happen. But, I mean, other than what just occurred, really, there's no point in staying here. Oh, I just ran into the house. Oh. Alright, so I never really buy accessories. Oh, but this is something I missed back in the day, was to get that time materia. By the way, I'm not keeping anything of hers. There's no reason. Spoiler alert. Guess what? I'm gonna sell that too. Because I want Mystify. So up here is actually the weapon shop, but I'm gonna wait until we get to Cosmo Canyon. But I forgot what he had, so yeah. So you saw another one of Yuffie's weapons because we could totally have her here. I like how Cloud just gave up. Okay, fine. Let's replace some things. Specifically, I want time with an all. That's probably where you're going to start seeing me replace a lot of my summons with just regular materia. Just walked into this poor man's house and stole his megaphone. I forgot where it was. It might have been this game, but one of the Final Fantasies you can actually you take something, they're gonna go, you just walk into a house and take what's not yours. Man. Man. Here we go. Get out of this place. Let me save too. I've actually gotten really unlucky and died on the way and hadn't saved. Let me use a tent too. Yeah, let's do that. Simply because Cosmo Canyon has some possible problems that can happen on the way there. I think these guys continue to stone. Here, we'll do Ramu. In fact, this is how I died one time. Wasn't paying attention to the countdown. Wee. I don't know if we're gonna get through Cosmo Canyon today. That's, well, it's got a relatively easy boss fight if you know what to do. So I think this is another place you can encounter Yuffie. Here, I'll go through it one more time. One more boss. I mean, one more battle. Nah. We'll just do summon again. There you go. There's the frog. So I've been informed you guys can hear my birds pretty loud. They start raging. And, well, I think it provides ambience. Ambience, however you want to say it. They had babies. Their babies actually hatched, so that's kind of the screeching you're hearing. So a lot of people, including myself, just get out of the dune buggy and go to Cosmo Canyon. But if you happen to just decide to pass it, this is what happens. And it basically forces you to go to Cosmo Canyon. Because there's some heavy story elements in this. Come on, here we go. I like how he never bothered to tell us, oh yeah, my home's going to be right up here, guys. I'm going to say yes. Just pisses him off. Must not be too full then, huh? So, they actually make you do this. You're gonna see me. I don't really care about that. Now, I know you guys saw me sell that like a minute ago. Which means that I screwed up, but that's fine. You know, just... So, I'm gonna try to get through Cosmo Canyon. I said I didn't know, but I think I can. I think I can. But that's probably where we'll end it, is once I finish Cosmo Canyon. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee, Rick. You know, it's funny. He knows everything, and the guy's just, like, not denying it. Here's some creepy stuff going on, man. Oh, man. If I'm quiet, it's because I'm giving myself an opportunity to read and giving you an opportunity to read. Only 3 people can fit in my machine. So now we gotta go find 2 of our party members. Doesn't really matter which 2, but I have a preference. You know I have a type. I know Barrett's in here. Yeah. What? Alright. So now we're gonna go back up. And view this machine. Machine. It's a neat little machine. It's basically a observatory. Oh, it's just like the real thing. What? As a kid, I thought this was really cool. I've always been into space. Probably why I went into the field I went into. Science and space. They basically use this whole setting for Final Fantasy Spirits Within the movie. That I guess most people didn't like. I actually, you know, I saw it in the theater, and I liked it then. Then I guess I kind of jumped on the somewhat of the bandwagon of saying, oh, you know, it wasn't that good. And then I went back and watched it, and it's not bad. I just think people were expecting too much. By expecting too much, I mean they were expecting like a Final Fantasy, like based off one of these games, as opposed to a new kind of IP kind of thing. This is on auto rail. I can't change it. So, I don't know. I, I feel like everyone just knows this. This is fact. But it's obvious not many people care. You know? Like, oh, we know Mako, reactors, they're killing the planet, but it's just like, it's just like, real life. Well, it's not affecting me. So, they don't care. So what we'll do is we'll go down here and have a little chat with a few of our buddies. I'm pretty certain you have to talk to everybody to proceed. So we'll, like I said, have a chat with our buddies. Did they? Sorry, that's a remake reference. Yeah, I think you have to talk to everyone else. And then talk to him. Wait, what did he say? Oh. Bitch. No, I'm kidding. Alright, so here's where we're proceeding. Let me get all them. Oh, shoot. I will give him everything I can. What does that leave him without? Revive. That's more important than Mystify. So, all right. If I can, there we go. All right, we'll save here because the cave that we're about to go into is kind of, eh. The boss fight there is, it's kind of, you can cheese it. I'm gonna run from every battle in here because they're annoying. See, you guys can tell I'm already getting to that point where I'm like, yeah, I'm tired of fighting some stuff, which will come back to kick me in the ass later. But whatever. Alright. This place scared me as a kid. So, there's items that I'm not going to bother getting. I'll come back later. and get them, because they're really not that helpful right now. But if you go into these little holes and break open the rock, if you break open the wrong one, then it's a boss fight. Not a boss fight, but like a mini boss fight. And, yeah. I lied, I'm gonna fight these. Oh! How dare they? I should have bought him a new weapon. So, what Death Blow does, essentially, is increases your chance for a critical. And, but it also increases the chance that you're going to miss. Ooh, Fox is here! Yeah! See, the reason I went ahead and did this one is because I knew they had the death sentence enemy skill. So if you run across that, you slip. Ah, oh, fudge. I forgot. Every which way. There's actually some hard not bosses, but I call them mini bosses up here. Which is why I'm kind of going ahead and doing this. In fact, the little mini bosses are going to be harder than the main boss. Because I think they have like 2,000 hit points each or something like that. And they hit pretty hard. I really want to know what that red, like, is it water stained with blood? Yeah, I'm about to run away. Alright, so you see the little spider web, so basically, every time you run through it, you have a little mini boss fight you have to do. And it's kind of, they hit pretty hard, and they can wipe. I should have Blade Beam by now, but I haven't been doing too, grindy stuff. My first grindy spot that I normally have is right before the, gold saucer. But I, didn't do it. See, that's the thing that hurts. Yep. Oh, thank God. Now, bring him back. Cure everybody. I think it's only 2 of these spiders that you have to fight. So. Nope. I don't feel like fucking with these snakes. You guys are gonna laugh when you see how easy this boss is gonna be. For those of you that don't know. Might as well. Owie. Yeah. Give me my cross slash. Yippee. So, let's heal. There we go. We're almost actually done with Cosmo Canyon. This is actually Chitana's true form, this face, just so you guys know. Alright, so this being an undead monster, you can just throw an old X potion on him. But, you know, gotta sit here and wait. There it is. See? Just cheese on through it. Now, if you didn't know that, you know, that's actually a pretty tough little boss fight. It can be. So now you learn the truth. This is supposed to be a sad moment, so I'll not talk. I feel like, you could just use a soft on him. I didn't bring him back, but I guess that wouldn't be a very good narrative. How does he know about Sephiroth? I don't remember telling him anything. By the way, that's another one of those I had a really, really, really hard time with when I was younger. So it was kind of like a roadblock for me. It was that previous boss, because I was one of those guys that didn't know. Oh, it's undead. Throw a potion at it. Throw next potion. Show. That's Cosmo Canyon. Obviously, we don't lose red. You know who else was coming? Chitana's dad. There we go. I'm going to get us right outside the next area before I sign off. Like I said, it's going to be a short one today. It's just the way it is. It's not because I don't love you. It's precisely because I love you. Alright. Get on going. We'll probably have one or two fights. Maybe 3. But we're gonna fight him, damn it. I was hoping that was gonna kill him. Remember, to get the next limit break, I have to have them kill so many enemies. Oh. Back in. There we go. Yeah, I'll probably have 3 now. Uh-oh. It's alright. So, I'll explain, and then, like I said, get off so I can prepare for what I need to do. But basically, the next area is Nibelheim. You remember that from the flashback sequence. We are going to it. And we're going to learn more backstory. We're also going to get our next optional character, Vincent, by doing a little mini side quest here at the Shinra Mansion. Like I said, I'm not making promises that I'm going to go grind, because I've said that for the past like 3 weeks and I haven't done it. And I don't like making promises that I don't keep. So, But we're about, like I said, we're gonna learn some pretty interesting things. And I think, next week I might go a little longer and we'll go through Rocket Town, which is right after Nibelheim and Mount Nibel. So, it'll be fun times, fun for all. But until then, unfortunately, I'm going to sign off. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for watching. As usual, you can catch Fantasy Fridays at 3. Maybe 2:30 sometimes. But no, definitely 3 every Friday, where we're going to continue Final Fantasy 7. And on Wednesday, we're still doing Minecraft with the Fox. And I'm telling you that every time I think I'm running out of stuff to do, we just find some random stuff to do in Minecraft. And I think it's worth for you guys to come watch. I think it'll be entertaining. All right.